me try that again. We played on Wednesday, and we maybe made it 10 minutes into the playthrough. I never clipped it out or anything like that, but basically the short of it, if you weren't around on Wednesday, we had some internet connection issues, and we basically had 1 or 2 conversations that you would have missed going into today. I will review them as we go in here, but if you're a person who's maybe watching on the VOD in the future and you're like, what happened? That's all that happened. So one conversation that we had was here with Heather. We did see Heather, I think, on the last official session. And yeah, basically the gist of Heather is that it appears that she is, working the street there. She is doing her thing, and the only bit of information I believe that we got here was the name of her pimp. This Ray guy. Did Ray send you? Something like that. So that's about all we have here. She doesn't really have a lot of other information, to what I remember.
Oh, hi. What's up?
Because if we start talking about any of these other things, she doesn't remember the Grace group at all, or anything tied into these names at all. If you ask her about anything specifically, she sort of deflects, being like, hey, it's confidential, I can't talk about anybody, chill out. Won't talk about herself. And then if we mention Ray, she gets obviously oh, forget I said Ray.
So, tell me about this Ray character.
I really shouldn't. Ray is really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
So, that's kind of where we're at there, right?
Well,
Sure.
We also do have this totem, which I think is kind of our goal right now, is to get these people to touch the totem, and that gets them either, I can't remember if it was back to where Michael is, or if it's just to help save them generally. So yeah, that's kind of other thing. This happened, if you watched the last stream,
Madeline said she used a bit of her essence to activate that circle, and that this totem would zap spooks into it.
Yeah, so there you go. Why? Are you just saying hello to everybody on stream? It looks like it's only been 17 minutes, Bonnie. Got another little bit of time before another treat comes in. I don't know if you can see this face is extremely sleepy. She's just looking. Very cute. She is a good doggo. Please God, let me get laid off. I hear you. Is there anything else to go over here? I don't think so. I don't believe we have any new information. So I'm gonna dip. We're gonna dip here. I'll bring us back really quick to the Grace School. Again, this is just kind of crossing our T's, dotting our I's. If you were not around on the last one, in that small 10-minute window where my internet was
intrigued, my host. Most in your position would find their faith quite shaken.
Really? For me, it's just the opposite. Your presence here, everything we saw, as terrifying as it was. I mean, you're dead. And so is Joey here. You're not just figments of my imagination. It proves that the soul exists. We don't just shut off when we die. There is something at our core. Something precious and sacred and must be protected.
I suppose that is one way of looking at it.
It is the only way of looking at it.
Yeah, so these people are friends now, Michael and Madeline, which is lovely. We did talk to these guys just a little bit about, try to get some more information out of Michael about these
Father
people we're talking to. But there really isn't much here, right?
Is there anything else you can tell us about Heather? Anything at all?
I just know she was a prostitute when she went to Grace Group meetings. I don't know what's happened to her since.
Yeah, so we do, but Haskins, who are these folks?
You know Leah's daughter Kendra.
My God, I heard what happened. Madeline told me that her soul passed on peacefully, that she's where she is supposed to be.
Yes, she's fine.
I see. You have my thanks for that.
Are you familiar with Emil Haskins, Leah's ex-husband?
Sadly, no. Leah and I lost touch years ago.
Oh.
I didn't know she had even married in the first place until recently. But I feel for him. Do you know, there's no word for a parent who loses a child. The prospect is so unthinkable, we can't even name it.
Leah was part of the Grace group, right?
It was over 20 years ago, but yes. She was a secretary at the time, I think. She was childhood friends with George Austin, and she brought him to the meetings, hoping to help him out. Turns out it helped both of them. She quit her job and joined the police force. She said the Grace group helped her find her way. I suppose until now, it did.
I guess we didn't take those conversations.
You knew George Austin, right?
Yeah, years ago. We went to the Grace group meetings together. He was... God, you should have seen him. A total mess. He looked like a street bum. I don't think he'd showered in weeks. But that was George. He only put effort into the things he cared about. The Grace group helped him find what that was.
I heard he became an art dealer.
Yeah, none of us could believe it. George, least of all. He always used to say that he would never have discovered his calling on his own, and he would have wasted his entire life not knowing. I used to feel the same way.
From a fart dealer to an art dealer. Rags to riches. Do you know about Ray?
Did Heather ever talk about Ray? Her, boss?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
And you don't know.
So the man who ran the Grace group meetings was named Benjiro.
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
Okay.
I guess we should get going.
Godspeed.
Madeline?
Yes, Blackwell.
Is there anything you know about Ray?
Do you know anyone named Ray?
Apologies, I do not.
Michael said that a man named Benjiro ran the Grace group meetings.
My host has said as much to me, yes. Sadly, he does not remember much about him.
Peebles?
Do you know anyone named Jim Peebles?
Apologies, I do not.
I guess we should get...
Of course.
Okay, we're out. Jim Peebles. I don't know how he fits into this at all. Who is Jim Peebles? All right, can we go back to the police station? Maybe we can pull something on this Ray guy. I'm assuming we need a last name, but you know.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah. What can I do for you?
See if we got anything in here. Ray.
Do you know anything about someone named Ray? I don't know who he is, but I think he's involved with prostitution.
Prostitution? Is this related to Leah's case?
I don't know. It could be.
This just gets better and better. Anyway, Ray, let's take a look.
I feel like we need more than just Ray, right?
Okay, the name Ray definitely comes up in the Vice Department database. There was a raid on a bar called Vantini a few years ago, and someone named Ray was taken in for questioning. No charges were made.
Just Ray, no last name.
No. Whoever Ray is, that's his full legal name. Anyway, here's the address of the bar if you need it.
Thanks.
Sure.
Okay. Ray. Ooh, what's going on with my mouse? There we go.
Well, I'd better go.
Sure.
Or my moose, I should say. Could you imagine just having... Just my whole name is Ray. Ray. Vantini. Alright, cool. I don't know what's going on with my mouse right now again. Okie dokie. What do we have? Window? Door? Side door. That is about it. Sorry for all the Windows noises. That's me.
I can't see much, but it seems much warmer in
more
there
coming
than
in.
it is out here. I can't see much, but it seems much warmer.
Okay. Ray is cray.
The gate is locked.
Okay. Also, I just saw that note from Archie. The Aurora Borealis completely just happening inside the Grace Church. It's very good.
Will you look at this, Denise? Someone brave enough to join us in this weather. Well, brave or stupid anyway.
Right.
Hello. Nice to see you as well. This is out of Lamplight City, I feel like.
They've got a pretty varied selection, although I wouldn't really know. My criteria for picking out wine is has pretty label and under 20 bucks. She must really like this place to be here in this weather.
Slap the bag, am I right?
She looks kind of young to be working at a place like this. She must really like this place to be here.
Okay.
Whoever this was, he signed it. Thanks for the tie. With love, AG.
Nice.
It's a painting of a woman dancing. It's dedicated to someone named Mistress B.
Some references here.
Looks like some kind of promotional poster for a burlesque act. It's an emergency exit. I'm not going to steal paintings from a bar.
Right, so we have an upstairs area.
Hi.
Hey, what can I get for you?
So what can you tell me about this place?
It's old, quiet. I like it that way.
Really?
Yeah, I work on my thesis most nights. Honestly, I'm surprised a big place like this can stay open. It's always empty.
Do you know Ray?
Ray?
Yeah, is he here?
No, he is not.
I better not drink. I need to keep a clear head.
How about a coffee or something?
No thanks, I already have one.
I see.
It's like, why are you here?
Do you know Heather Goffstein?
Sorry, I don't.
Well, thanks. I better get going. Whoever this was, he signed it. Thanks for the tie. With love, AG.
So I think I know what this reference is. I'm gonna Google it just to see if I'm right before I say anything. Yeah, okay, I was right then. It's Joey's VA. I couldn't remember his official name.
Whoever this was, he signed
AG.
it. Thanks for the tie. With love, AG.
No, it's Doug, yeah. And then I'm pretty sure that this
Painting of a
one
woman dancing.
is
It's dedicated to someone named Mistress B.
Is it Rose's VA? It's like alternate ego for burlesque dancing or something like that. I forgot what it was. I think that's the reference of this one. Very good.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Ray. Do you know where I can find him?
Ray, huh? And why would you be looking for Ray?
Someone has died. A man is dead.
I need to talk to him. I can't go into specifics, but it involves a woman who worked for him.
Worked for him, In what capacity?
She was a working girl, Heather Goffstein. She worked for Ray, and now she's dead.
I see. Worked is the appropriate word, I suppose. Heather left my employ a long time ago.
Your employee?
Is she Ray?
You want to speak to Ray? She's right in front of you. The former Rachel Mendez at your service.
Oh, Ray! Hello, Ray. Good run after these games. Good. Does a great job. I think like the whole Joey character is so good. Starfield, let's go.
So you work here?
Not directly, but I suppose I'm as much a fixture here as anything else.
So Heather worked for you. Can you tell me about her?
It's been, gosh, several years. I'm afraid I can't tell you much. She was very young, very pretty. Slightly lost, perhaps, like many of my girls. She's really dead? How did it happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this a police matter?
Not directly. I'm working with them, but I'm pretty much on my own.
Well, in that case, ask me whatever you like.
You said Heather left your employ. Could you explain?
Just that. She packed up and left.
And you were okay with that?
You think I would drag her back against her will? Absolutely not. And what would be the point? I replaced her the next week. It's the nature of this business. Some girls try the life, discover it's not for them, and then leave. Some stay for years and it grinds them alive. But occasionally, with luck and persistence, one can flourish, like I did.
Did Heather have any enemies, an obsessive client, or anything?
I suppose anything is possible, but not likely. I screen our clients very carefully, and I keep very careful records.
How does this business work exactly?
There's no bedroom upstairs, if that's what you are asking. I own several apartments in the city. I give the girls room and board in exchange for the money they receive. Some of them skim, hell, all of them skim, but I make sure to treat them well. They treat me well in return.
If you kept careful records, does that mean you have a list of Heather's clients somewhere?
No, I'm sorry, but no.
I really need that client list.
Absolutely not. I give a premium product, and our clients expect premium service. Privacy is part of that service. That client list stays in my office where it belongs.
Okay, is the office upstairs, I wonder?
Don't you
Is that
want to
she
know what
said?
happened to Heather? That client list could help.
You have no reason to suspect one of her clients had anything to do with it. You can't even tell me how she died. I won't betray my client's trust based on a flimsy guess.
I could bring in the police.
I'd like to see you try. Every few years they try and raid this place, make a show of getting tough, but nothing sticks. I make sure of that.
Well, I guess that's everything.
Sorry I can't help you. For what it's worth, I liked Heather. I'm sad she's dead. I suppose a drink to her memory is in order. Care to join me?
Thanks, but no.
More for me then. Denise, one gimlet please. You know how I like it.
Just had it ready. The whole back of the bar is just loaded with gimlets.
Not while I'm on duty, so to speak.
Okay, so is this a situation where can we go upstairs? Yes. We are separated from Joey. Interesting.
A painting of a woman in Victorian dress. Some vintage posters of a German crooner. Looks to be 50 years old. Some vintage posters of a German...
Okay, that's not part of the same one.
No. I've been walking nonstop for 2 straight nights in the snow. I don't want to see how I look. I'm not here to relax. Looks like the kind of place where old men would read newspapers. If people still read newspapers anyway. I'm not here to sit around. Looks comfortable. Shame I'm not here for fun. The mirror is fine where it is. I should just leave those where they are.
Okay. Can we use the emergency exit?
Hey, you can't go out that way. Sorry.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, right, there are people here, sure. Alright, let's check Joey.
So that's Ray, huh? Interesting lady. I can't talk.
Alright. Wind?
No reaction. But to be fair, she's so drunk she probably wouldn't react to the building falling down. I love the idea. Ray got herself a martini. One of the many she's had this evening, I'm sure.
Okay, so that's an item. Okay.
Damn it. Why can't they fix the drafts in this crappy place?
A young woman tending the bar. She doesn't look happy to be there.
Okay.
Better not. Ray wouldn't like that very much. It's Ray's martini glass.
Can we, like, blow the glass over or something?
How odd. Denise, could you get that for me?
Grab me one of my other gimlets behind the bar, please.
Ray got herself a martini.
Did she really, like, just create a new one? Yeah, it is a gimlet, right?
It's Ray's...
Martini
It's
glass, I guess. Okay, that's a thing. That's absolutely a thing we need to be weary of. There's nothing else I'm missing, I don't think. Anywhere else. Alright, let's send him out the emergency exit. Ooh.
That door has got to lead back to the street.
This is an interesting
A
puzzle.
trash dumpster covered in ice. I'm
Look.
not phasing through a dumpster to look at garbage. I
What
might
if-
be dead, but I do have some standards.
What if there's not garbage in there? Maybe there's something important.
What do you want me to do, scare it?
No, I guess just go up.
A fire escape.
Can you lower it?
I'm not just gonna...
I think there's a good reason to do this. This is really hard to move.
It's hard to see inside.
No! Okay, nice. This must be the office.
Just your standard trash can. Incorporeal or not, another one of those computer things. Looks like a bunch of phone numbers and addresses. Nothing relevant.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna add that to my list of things I cannot touch.
The like old recording of it.
Pictures of important looking people. I don't recognize any of them.
These are all one thing, right?
Goes back to the fire escape.
Photos.
Pictures of young women in interesting poses.
Nope, still.
A painting of a young and attractive woman in a state of undress. I don't recognize the model, but for some reason she looks familiar. Nice couch. I suppose it's comfortable if you care about that kind of thing. Tacky, but tasteful, I guess.
Nope.
And we can exit.
Even if I could...
Anything else in here that I can really do?
I'm not just...
I'm not gonna blow on everything that I
I'm
see,
not-
except for I literally wish that he would.
Huh, cute trick.
Door? Question mark?
There's a door hidden in the wall. I can't see it, but it goes into a secret office.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay, I'm here. It's completely seamless. If there's a door here, I can't find it.
This is a really interesting puzzle. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. We have that coffee. Can we pour the coffee to try to find...
Left. I don't want to waste it.
I feel like you pour the coffee and you'd see if it goes into one of like the seams or something,
If there's a
right?
door here, it's really well hidden. It's completely seamless. If there's a door here, I can't find it.
Let's go break another glass while we think. Don't we all?
Oh,
Fair enough.
I miss Butterfingers tonight. Oh, Denise.
Okay, we can move around during this. What does that mean?
Hey, get in here!
So wait, if I could do something like this, break the glass.
Oh, I miss. Oh, Denise.
Oh, Denise. While she's cleaning that up, maybe we can sneak out the back.
Damn it! It's locked from the inside.
Will she check the dumpster? Open the dumpster.
It only opens a bit, but it appears to be empty.
Kick it.
Ow! I don't know what that was supposed to do, aside from making me walk with a limp.
Punch it.
Oof, it won't budge.
Climb it. We make the jump here?
Okay, you can do this. Let's see.
Close your eyes, jump, pray. Is this like a... What stat is that in Disco Elysium where you like... Isn't there one where you like close your eyes and you like climb the wall? It's like a check on that. Go for height instead of distance. Short, strong jump. Use your knees. Yeah, use your knees.
I'm really glad Joey wasn't around to see that.
The noise is pretty good there. That was nice. Okay, let's try it again.
Okay, you can do this. Let's see.
We can't run. This is all ice, right? Close your eyes, jump, and pray. Why is that so funny?
Okay, let's...
Jump with your arms extended. It's just such like a funny noise at the end of it.
Let's...
Go for height. Okay, so I think there's something we're missing here. Open the dumpster.
It only opens a bit.
Push it.
Oof, it won't budge. Ow! I don't know what that was supposed... Yeah, that's not going to happen. Locked. Of course it is.
Oh, so we're stuck out here. Okay. No, don't slip option, yeah. This is the natural
I'm not
result.
phasing through. I might be dead. Hey, get over here.
Uh-huh.
You doing okay? You're looking a little...
Freezing? Yeah, thanks for noticing.
Alright. I'm assuming that this is supposed to be a thing we do, right? We gotta have Joey watch this moment here.
You're not seriously going to try that, are you?
Quiet. Let me concentrate.
Alright, have we done it? We've done knees. Oh, hang on.
Probably the smartest move.
I have one idea that I have not tried. Coffee. She complains about the coffee, but like...
It's now a puddle of foul, coffee-flavored water. But at least it's melted. I'll never clean that sludge off by hand. Not to mention... ew.
We'll pick up a fresh coffee inside, maybe.
Are you sure you want to do that again?
Shut up. Let me concentrate.
Not saying a word. Not one word.
I thought that was pretty good there. Is there any other... Well, we're out of coffee sludge.
Gross. I'd better clean that up before it freezes again. I'll never clean that. Not to mention...
I mean, like, what...
It rippled a little, but otherwise there's no effect.
Okay, are we supposed to maybe, like, lift it, I guess? Open the dumpster?
It only opens a bit, but it appears to be empty. Ow! I don't know. Oof. I'll never... Not to mention... Gross.
Again?
Yes, again.
Not saying a word.
What's this rag doing here? Okay, that would have been nice to have.
A filthy rag from a dumpster. Why am I carrying this?
Because, I don't know.
I think I got it all, but I'm not carrying around this wet rag. Good thing there's a dumpster here.
I did not see that rag, so that's not good. Oops. Alright.
I honestly can't look anymore. Huh?
Ah,
How did you do that?
I flew.
look at this animation.
It's hard to see inside.
Nice.
You know, we've been through a lot, you and I. But sneaking into the secret office of a known flesh peddler, this tops the list.
I shouldn't disturb Ray's things. I don't want her to know I was in here.
Why don't you look then?
A bunch of phone numbers and addresses. It doesn't say who they belong to. If Ray has a client list, it might be on that computer. Okay, let's
Was
see
it for the
here.
gymnastic
Client
Olympics?
list,
Yes.
Client list. You're kidding me.
What?
It's a text file, clientlist.txt.
And that's good?
Good for us. All I need to do is transfer the file to this memory stick.
That's helpful. Clientlist.txt.
And we've got it. Some security.
I guess with the secret door and paying off the police, she didn't feel the need for any more.
That and she's a bit old. She might not know a lot about computers.
Huh, I can relate.
No point in going back. I can't get back down the ladder.
Okay.
Ahem.
Oh. Hi.
Looking for the bathroom.
I was just looking for the bathroom. Is it up here?
The bathroom. In the office, behind the secret panel.
Yes.
I've been meaning to glue that window shut. I suppose I should thank you. But first, give me that memory stick.
Here.
Thank you. Now get your coat and leave.
We have it on the phone, I guess, right?
And I'd almost gone a full 3 hours without a restraining order.
Well, the night's still young.
And I need another cup of coffee.
I guess we're not getting any coffee from that place, huh? Okay, so we've got that. That's nice. Where do we want to... I guess we'll go to Heather first. Have a look at the phone. Client list. There are quite a lot of them. Okay, can we check it against the Karth file?
If there's a connection, I don't see it.
Okay, there's another list of things, right? Jim Peebles on there?
A James Peebles is listed as being a client of Ray's, and the girl he saw was Heather Gopstein.
Well, this just got juicy.
Okay, I was gonna say Jim Peebles has not had a connection into anything yet, so that's kind of what I was thinking must be the way in. Okay, and that's all we get out of it, huh? Okay, so I think actually we need to talk to Peebles. Hello, Jim.
Hi, Mr. Peebles?
Hello, Rosangela, was it? What can I do for you?
Jim, I know everything.
Jim, I know everything.
Sorry?
I know who Heather is and what she did for a living. I also know that you procured her services. There was a note in Tanya's apartment that said, I know about Heather. It was signed J.
That could have been anybody.
Do you really expect me to believe that now?
No, I don't.
Tell me about your involvement with Heather.
God, it was over 25 years ago. Working the late shift, sleeping during the day. Who has time for a social life? So, yes, I found other ways to meet my needs. Heather was one of them. I'm not proud of it, but I make no excuses for it either.
You said it was 25 years ago, so you stopped seeing her.
She quit the business. I didn't know what happened to her until she walked in that door. The new face of Good Morning. Tanya Corsi.
Tanya?
Yeah, the name was different. The hair was different. The whole attitude was different. But I knew.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight.
What is this selection here? The same person, they are the same person, they're one and the same. Why? Why?
Heather and Tanya are the same person?
You didn't know? Isn't that what all this is about? She reinvented herself, changed her looks, got a gig as a weather girl, worked her way up to this newsroom, worked here for years, and never knew who I was until I told her.
Until you blackmailed her, you mean?
Look, 30 years I've been here, and I haven't moved from this damn desk. I saw an opportunity, and I took it. So, I wrote her that note. I threatened to expose her past. I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't expect her to go home and for that to happen. They said she fell in the shower because she was drunk, but she was only drunk because of me. So what now?
I don't know. It's up to you. Are you going to cooperate with whatever we need
It's
here?
completely up to you. I'm not going to do anything.
You're not.
I got what I came here for.
Very profound, Red. Very profound. Ever think of getting into fortune cookies?
I'm only thinking of getting my coffee refilled.
That's my girl, always planning ahead.
Okay. Well, now that we've shaken down that guy. Golly, what? So, I guess we go?
So what exactly happened? Tanya, Heather, whoever, she split? She killed off her past so thoroughly that it became its own ghost?
I suppose so.
I didn't know ghosts could do that.
What? You read the rule book? Because I sure haven't. If we got a split spook on our hands, we gotta put him back together.
Okay. Let's do it. Report him to the cops. I should. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to do. I was thinking maybe there's like more information that we could have gleaned, so which is why I played it a little bit on the middle side. Help negotiate. But instead we're just like, see you later, nerd.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
Listen, Tanya, I know who you are.
We've already covered this, haven't we?
No, I mean who you really are. You're Heather Goffstein. Or at least you were.
I told you, I don't know any Heather.
Tanya.
I don't know any Heather because Heather is gone. Heather is dead. She doesn't exist anymore. She can't.
I'm sorry, Tanya, but she does.
What do you want? Money? A promotion? Like Jim?
No, I just want you to come with me. There's someone you need to meet.
I don't have a choice, do I? Fine, lead on.
Okay, that
But
one
remember
better.
this. Peter didn't just teach me how to do Pilates. Take me anywhere funny, and you'll be looking at a broken nose.
I wouldn't dream of it. No point in leaving that.
Oh, okay. We're gonna go this way, I guess, eh?
Why are we going out there?
Just trust me.
Trust you. That's rich. You. I saw you on the roof earlier. Are you in league with this man?
Kind of?
2 blackmailers instead of 1. This is just great.
Alright, buddy. You want a totem? Is this how we do this?
She needs to be spiritually aware before I can use this.
Oh, sure. Okay. Rosa, can we maybe have a conversation?
I said I would follow you, not talk to you.
Oh, okay. Fine. Excuse me for having a conversation in an adventure game. I guess they don't
Where the hell
know.
are you taking me?
Just follow us, okay?
Can I at least call my car service?
I don't think that's possible.
What do you mean?
She means that they'd never come in this weather. It's better to walk. Come on.
Where are we going?
Smooth.
It's just up this way.
Wait. I know this building. I used to live here. Back when I was... Why did you bring me here? Whatever you brought me here for, get on with it.
Okay, Joey, onwards and upwards.
Tanya, there's someone you need to meet.
There's nobody here I want to see, I assure you.
Even still, I just need you to follow me. Then we can forget about this whole thing.
Fine.
Hey, Heather?
Hey, who's your friend?
What is this? Who are you? Answer me.
Heather Goffstein? Who are you?
No. No, 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 no. This is insane. I'm going insane.
Sorry?
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't exist.
What's your problem?
My problem? My problem is that I hate you.
Hate me? You don't even know me.
I destroyed you. I got rid of your name. I got rid of your hair. I would have gotten rid of your face if I could have afforded it.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
No kidding. For 20 years, I was free of you. And now you come breezing back.
Oh boy.
Breezing back? From where?
First Jim wanted a promotion, and now this idiot here wants... I don't know what!
Maybe I should just go. I don't want anything.
I don't want anything.
That's bull.
Huh? You be quiet.
Oh,
Hey!
he's touching me.
Stop that!
Look at each other. You're the same person, give or take 20 years.
I don't understand.
I don't think I want to.
Tanya, what happened when you got Jim's note?
What note?
It's too late to deny it.
Nothing happened. I just wanted to forget.
Forget what?
Forget you. Forget this whole life I left behind.
Why? Why are you so ashamed of me? All this life, it's a part of who you were, who you become.
Will I ever be free of you?
Do you really want to be? I'm not a bad person. I'm just kinda lost. I know I'll find my way eventually. Isn't that the important thing? Well, isn't it?
Look at you. I really was beautiful once.
You're really beautiful now.
Damn straight.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
You okay?
Okay. I haven't felt this good in years. It's like an espresso and a colonic all at once. Speaking of which, you can take your blackmail threat and shove it. And I'm gonna tell Jim the same thing. Maybe it'll end my career, or maybe it'll give me a book deal. Either way, I'm tired of hiding.
Tanya, listen.
No, I'm not Tanya anymore. Tanya died. She
Iframes?
We...
Give me the iframes. There we go. What an interesting puzzle that was. That's crazy.
Valium with a vodka chaser.
Oh,
That's all I
jeez.
remember. You're not really a blackmailer, are you?
No, I'm not.
I'm dead?
I'm sorry.
If I'm dead, why do I feel sick to my stomach?
Valium, maybe.
Listen, there's no time to explain. Just grab a hold of this.
What?
Just do it.
Shout out Shia
That
LaBeouf.
was interesting.
Did it work?
Only one way to find out.
It did. Look at us.
Hey, look who's here. Heather's safe and sound.
Safe. You were always an optimist, Michael.
Sorry, I know this is not exactly the reunion we expected after all this time. But you have no idea. I thought you were... Well, I explained that already.
That's
So,
convenient.
Madeline, you got your spook. What have you learned?
It is interesting. This spirit is experiencing what would be considered nausea in a living person.
This spirit? I do have a name.
Apologies. She is being pulled. There is the signature of another spirit at work.
A signature?
Yes, I can see it. It is faint, but I can see it. Only the power of this circle is stopping it from gaining a foothold. Unfortunately, it is too faint for me to see anything useful. And we dare not lower the circle. I need to examine another soul. One that is marked like this one.
And by another soul, you mean Peter, don't you?
Peter? Peter Fielding?
Yes, his soul is still out there.
I see.
What in the heck happened in the Grace group? My goodness, I can't wait to figure out what happens here.
Hey, Maddie?
Yes, Malone.
So, you and Michael seem to be getting along better?
Indeed, he has proven to be quite eager to pursue the duty. That is, assuming he survives this ordeal.
We're working on it, Maddie. We're working on it. So, what's your plan for after this is all done?
Convince my host to leave the city, I suppose. There is no need for two bestowers here. Or perhaps your host can be persuaded to relocate.
What do you think, Red? You want to leave New York? Maybe go to Europe?
My apartment is rent controlled, Joey. What do you think?
There you go.
Fair enough.
Do you really think we can stop whatever this is?
I do hope so. For my host's sake, at the very least.
Wild bananas indeed. A broken sword, yeah, baby.
So we never really talked about the Countess.
I am aware. I have purposely avoided the subject.
Why's that?
She banished me, Malone. Left me alone in an infinite void of nothing. I may have forgiven her. I may even understand her motives. But I cannot bear to think of her. Not yet. Please don't ask about her again.
And I won't.
Peter seems so normal. Well, normal for a spook. You really think he's in danger?
I can assume nothing less. Remember the totem I gave you.
Okay. Very well.
Of course.
We're out. Malone out. Hopefully we didn't need to talk to Heather at all, but we had a pretty good conversation for what it's worth. Okay. Has anything changed here? That is the question. God, what a banger this is. Alright, he's worried about the lights, right?
Looks to be in his 50s. It's hard to say. He's got the hair of an older man, but the body that most guys in their 20s would envy. He obviously worked out religiously, for all the good it did him. Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
So I'm told that you give personal training sessions.
Yeah, you interested?
I sure am.
Well, I don't have the time right now, but I can probably pencil you in. Just gotta check the schedule outside.
Yeah, let's have a look at the sketch.
How about next Tuesday, say 11 a.m.?
Sure, I think I can swing that.
Great. Here's my number in case you need to reschedule. You got a phone?
Ah, no, well, I'll just remember it.
Okay. 646-555-0425.
Thanks.
Great. See you then. And by the way, when you come to our session, don't wear a suit.
Okay. Alright, so what happens if we call the number, I guess?
Hey, this is Peter. You know what to do.
You know what to do. Like, we didn't do it? Okay. Oh, we have this now. Okay.
Looks like they just scribbled a month in up here. Beats getting a real calendar, I guess.
She didn't know what to do.
Just a marker. Probably used to change the date on this calendar. It's a number on... It's a... Madeline said... I'm not just...
This person's been running on the treadmill for, like, literally ever.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
So, you run this place with your old man, huh?
Sort of. He built it when he left the army. I took over long ago.
Reschedule training session.
Say, can we reschedule that training session we set up?
Sure, we can do that. Let's go check the calendar outside.
Alright, so he looks at the calendar when we do this. We can change the calendar, presumably because we have the marker. Problem
I
is...
can squeeze you in on Friday at noon?
Sure, sounds good.
Great, see you then. Looking good, Lisbeth. You're really improving.
It seems to open with a key card.
Key card.
It says members only. It needs a key card. Sticking my hand in it won't do anything. It's a key card reader.
We have an email.
Hey, this is Peter.
What do we have? New email from Peebles. Listen, even if I did have anything to do with it, which I didn't, you have zero evidence to support anything you claim, so I'll make a deal. I'll go on with my life and you go on with yours. How about that? And by the way, if you show up near our office again, I'll have you arrested. Thanks for the email, Peebles. Okay, do we need to get Rosa inside?
Don't know what I can do with it. Looks like they just scribbled. It's a number on the. Looks like they just scribbled a month in up here.
What do you want me to do?
Just a marker. Looks like they. It's a number. Run, run, run like a hamster on a wheel. Looks like that picture frame fell off the wall. I can't touch the thing. I'm not just gonna blow on every... I'm not...
There's no difference in here, right? Because I think last time it was empty. Yeah. Does this room scroll? Have I tried just going further? That would be silly if that's the case. No.
Looks nice and warm in there. It seems to open.
Open with a key card. Does she have a key card? Am I missing maybe a...
Even if I wasn't dead, she's got one of those My Pods in. Makes them deaf as a post.
Okay.
What do you...
Ghost, remember? No touching.
That looks like a torture device to me.
I'm assuming that she must have a card or something.
She's sweating so much she didn't even notice.
Rosa just like lurking.
Even if I... She's got one of those My Pods in. Makes them deaf as a post.
Deaf as a post, huh?
Give me just a second. I'm gonna...
TV show... I love the...
Is she drinking coffee? Where did she get the coffee from?
Still nobody in there.
What am I missing here? Okay, I have one idea, I guess. We would need to leave. Oh no, because George Austin's thing. I was like, maybe she had a gym thing, like a gym card that we could have got, like, you know, grabbed and used, but I guess her apartment was completely empty.
I find your conviction quite refreshing. I hope it endures.
Why wouldn't it?
I have seen and experienced too much to have such blind faith in such matters.
Perhaps. But you yourself admit that you don't know the answers.
Answers to what?
The secrets of the universe? What's really out there? Does God exist? Can you tell me anything? Go on, take your time. You can't think of an answer, can you? In all your years, centuries even, you still don't know.
I have to admit that is correct. I am no closer to answering these questions than you are.
My point exactly.
But by the same token, I have existed for so long that those same questions have ceased to matter.
Huh.
Hi, Tanya?
No, call me Heather.
Sorry.
So, you're the one who's gonna save us all, huh?
I'm going to do my best.
Well, you best get to it.
Okay, good talk.
So how are you holding up, Heather?
I'm dead and my soul is in danger of being ripped apart. So, all things considered, I suppose I'm doing quite well.
Hey, Michael?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Peter? Anything that can help us?
No. Of all the people in our group, Peter was the one I spoke to the least. I think George once belonged to his gym, even took personal training sessions for a while. But George wasn't really the personal fitness type.
Do you recognize Peter's phone number?
I'm afraid I don't know.
We're gonna head back.
Okay, so we've got... I didn't realize we had that written down as a note. It's not just that.
If there's a connection, I don't see it.
Oh, come on. There is a connection there. It's not important, I suppose. But...
I can't see any connection.
Weird.
Hey, this is Peter. You know what to do.
Just thinking. I'm having a moment. Because I also, like, maybe am approaching this the wrong way. Like, can we... Okay. Well, let's go down all of the avenues, I guess, you know, just to make sure we're covered.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
Could you look up another phone number for me?
I suppose I can, within reason.
I'm trying to track down someone who Leah knew. The number is 646-555-0425.
Alright, give me a second. That phone is registered to a unit in Murray Hill. Here's the address.
Okay, we have Peter Field. Perfect. Okay, this is...
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Palmer. Let's go. Okay, well that ended up being a good lead. I was like, maybe he'll have some info on it. You know, when I was thinking about the gym thing, I was like becoming a little bit certain that we had to get Rosa in there, and so I was starting to kind of cook on that thought a little bit. But maybe I was getting ahead of myself. Hey, now Spalatu. Thinking indeed. This is good.
Coming. Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who's asking?
I'm looking into Peter Fielding's death. Did you know him?
Look, I'm done talking about Peter. I've got my own problems. Just leave me alone.
Why is nobody ever happy to see me?
Dunno. It can't be your copious amount of social grace.
The thankless job, are we right?
Coming. You again? What is it this time?
I'm working with the police.
And?
And I need to ask you a few things.
I've already told the cops everything. I wasn't there. Just leave me alone.
Charming woman. Like a hedgehog, but without the winning personality.
Coming.
Just keep blowing up
again?
the...
What is it this time?
I'm a friend of Peter's.
So?
So I was hoping we could talk about him.
Funny, I was hoping to be left alone tonight. Guess who wins?
This is really funny to like kind of lock this down like this. That's pretty. That's pretty good.
You again? What is it this time?
You again? The same person who's been standing here every minute.
We really need to talk. It's very important.
Well, I really need to get to watching this movie. We all have stuff to do. Oh,
Reference to Sonic, maybe.
You again? What is it this time?
This is Peter Fielding's apartment. Why are you living here?
Because I do? Now, please leave.
Okay. All right, Joey. Your turn, pal.
It's a painting of a young woman. No idea who she is.
An exercise bike here.
I can't smell them, but even I can tell those flowers are fake. Yuck, who knows how long that's been lying around.
A lot of pizza here.
A painting of a country home, some kind of farm maybe? Looks quaint in any case. She looks like she stopped caring about anything years ago.
Hard. Fields Gym. Yes, yes. Okay, we need that. Use the wind.
No good. The rug's too thick.
Thick rug, of course.
After seeing the state of this joint, Red's place doesn't seem so bad.
All right. Good night, Summer. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll have the VOD up tomorrow. Whoa, with the pizza as well. NYC probation. Dear Miss Somebody. Regarding case LM67R39. Carpets, yes. Yeah, indeed. Thick carpets, yes. As your probation officer, I am bound to report your absence from our meetings to the proper authorities. I understand your desire to get your head together after the events at the Carth House. Okay, it's all coming together here. But I'm afraid I must follow a formal process. Your next appointment is on January 10th, 2014. You attend this and every subsequent meeting promptly in a proper spirit. I can have your absence from the previous appointments excused. Signed, Carol Nowak. Carth House, you say? Very interesting.
No point, she can't hear me. She shivered a bit, but no other reaction. I'm not just...
Alright, I think we can bring that up, maybe.
You again? What is it this time?
Can we not say Carth House?
You know what? Never mind.
You know what? Suits me fine.
Come on, Rosa.
I'm not... No good.
Can't go any further, yeah? No. Pizza box. Can we do something with the pizza box?
I'm not just... Yuck. I don't eat.
D. Quentin. Dear Miss Blackwell, I wanted to reach out again. I'm aware that this is a difficult subject, but if we are to prevent your aunt and grandmother's condition to resurface in you, you must take the proper steps. Please contact me and we can schedule an appointment. Signed, Donald Quentin, MD. This is the doctor from the first game, I believe. Very foreboding. That's odd.
Hey, this is Peter. You know what to do.
Okay, the phone doesn't work here either. This is where it's registered to.
I can't see it. I can't see.
Okay.
I can't touch him.
Yeah, you can look at him. Is there, like... Carol Nowak. I guess we just need to remember Carol Nowak. We Google this. Oh, we have the case number. Okay, must have missed that.
Bingo. The case number is listed in this file. It belongs to a Maggie Fielding. It appears she was picked up in the raid on the Carth house. She was brought in for an emergency detox and forced to go into rehab. It lists one known family member, a brother, Peter Fielding.
Okay.
Ugh, coming. You again? What is it this time?
You're Peter's sister, Maggie, right?
Sure, fine, you got me.
Why couldn't you just tell me that before?
Because I'm trying to get healthy, working through the program, admitting I have a problem, just like my sponsor says. All that is the first step. I'm still working on the rest. Talking about Peter, that's step 5. I'm not ready. It's nothing personal. I just need to avoid thinking about him for a while.
And you're doing that by living in his apartment.
It's just temporary. I have nowhere else to go. And besides, what difference does it make? He's gone. He had a stupid accident, and now he's gone.
That's just it, Maggie. It might not have been an accident.
No. Whatever you're thinking, no. I need this to be over, you understand?
Then we need to talk. You can call your sponsor if you want to.
Screw my sponsor. Let's do this.
Alright.
So, talk.
Alright, from the top.
What do you know about Peter's death?
Just what I was told. That he was fixing a light bulb and fell off the ladder. I remember thinking it was a pretty stupid way to go, especially for him.
How do you mean?
Did you know the guy? He was obsessed with health. To die just falling off a ladder? I always thought he'd outlive the world.
Why is Peter such a sore subject with you?
That's between me and him, or his ghost, or whatever.
It might help to talk about it.
I'm still working through the program. Talking about it is step number 5. I'm not ready for it yet.
Could you tell me about your father? He opened the gym, right?
Sure.
Could you tell me anything else about him?
If you want to know about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. Here's his address. He's always home.
Okay, another spot.
Can't you tell me anything about your father?
I told you.
So what are you watching?
I don't know, some animated thing. Not normally into cartoons, but the ratings say it's good.
Is it?
I guess. They changed the main character's voice after the first episode, but it's not bad. Keeps my mind off, well, the stuff you keep bringing up.
Could you excuse me for just a sec? My shoe is untied.
Sure, I guess.
Thanks.
Smooth.
Smiling Rosa will never get old. So good.
Have you ever heard of the Grace Group?
What, those circle jerk meetings my brother went to?
You know about it.
Yeah, I know about it. Peter was a mess before he joined that group. If you ask him, he would say it helped him find himself.
Did it?
Who knows? I thought it was a cult. Might have been better if it was.
Why's that?
Look, never mind. Peter found himself. Good for him. I just have to focus on myself.
Cheesy grin.
Do you know a Father Michael Cooper?
Look, I don't need a priest. I don't need to be saved. I just need to get healthy.
I'm not asking you to see him. I'm asking if you know him.
Oh. No, I don't know him.
Have you ever heard the name Benjiro?
Benjiro? No. Sounds Japanese or something.
How long was Peter working at the gym?
About 20 years. Never thought he'd do it.
Why?
Don't know. He seemed to drift around for a long time. He was a teacher, waiter, construction worker, you name it. Then one day, he decides that taking over Dad's gym is what he has to do. Now the gym is a neighborhood staple. Made it more popular than Dad ever did. Good for him, I guess.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Peter?
I haven't spoken to him in years. I never wanted to, but here I am, surrounded by all his gym crap. I suppose if I want to get healthy, this is the place to do it.
Is there anything else?
I haven't spoken, but here I am. I suppose...
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
Opening up is step number 5. I am nowhere near ready yet.
Hey there, Shadow Cloud. Welcome in.
Well, I'd better get going.
Sure, you know the way.
sure do. Enjoy your animated thingamabob. Building Senior. Yeah, I guess we'll head there next. I mean, obviously we have access to the gym now, which is big.
Wait, this is Greenwood Cemetery.
Look at this background. This is a really nice looking room.
This tombstone is faded and hard to read.
Okay.
There are a lot of family crypts in this cemetery, some going back 100 years. It's a little structure overlooking the lake.
Look at how nice the water effects are.
Joey.
What do you think, Joey?
What is it?
Funny that we've never been to a graveyard before. I mean, considering.
Not really. Spooks generally avoid thinking about death. But in a place like this, it's hard to think about anything but.
Funny that...
But in a...
It must be nice to work in your family's business.
That's what you do, isn't it?
It's not the same thing.
Peter and Maggie's father is dead and buried in Greenwood Cemetery. He died over 20 years ago on March 18th. Okay, so this must be the hint that we are getting then. Maybe this is what we put on the calendar and it sets him off, question mark, something along those lines. This seems possible. Let me just jot this down because I'll forget. Maybe it'll remember it, but March 1893. Okay. All right, off we go. Yeah. Wouldn't want to be ya. To the gym. The opposite of what we were doing. A card and card reader.
There we go. Nobody can say I don't do anything nice.
What's the picture of? Oh! I see. Okay, another number. Let's jot that down. 070 234 541. Okay. Calendar.
The month is written at the top.
I guess we'll try to do this. March. And it'd be 18. I don't think the year is gonna matter, I guess.
She looks pretty busy. I don't need to use the locker room. I'm not here to work out. God, no.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's go get the, I guess our date mixed changed up.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Say, can we reschedule that training session we set up?
Sure, we can do that. Let's go check the calendar outside.
There might be another step to this, but I don't know yet for sure.
Hey, miss, you're dripping water on the floor.
Oh, sorry.
No problem, just be sure to put on sneakers or something if you want to work out. Anyway, let's check the schedule. Huh? Is that the date? Hey, listen, I'm sorry, but there's an appointment I've got to keep. Can we sort this out another day?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Okay, so then we must have to go to the cemetery now.
Hey, Peter?
Oh, hey, look, I really want to be left alone right now. We'll talk later, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, Rosa, maybe you come on in here.
Excuse me.
Hey, look, I really want to be left alone right now.
Sorry. I talk with the dead, not their graves.
Will you give me a call?
Hey, this is Peter.
He's definitely lost in thought.
I don't.
Excuse me. How much longer am I planning on going? I don't know. I don't know. Till I get kind of stuck or tired. I've got a little bit more left in me. I'll at least go to top of the hour for sure. Maybe a little bit longer. Maybe we'll go to the end. I'm not really sure.
Excuse me.
Hey, look.
Sorry. This cemetery has dozens of tombs. I don't have time to search them all. The exit isn't far. If I really need to get out of the snow, I'll just leave.
All right. So the apartment's still available. So I guess we try that. Maybe we can get her to join as well, and that's how they open it.
Come on in.
Your father. Your father is dead.
So your father is dead?
Yep.
Why didn't you just say that instead of sending me to the cemetery?
The only person to visit Dad was Peter, and he can't do that anymore. I figured Dad could use the company.
Really?
No, not really. I told you, there are things I can't talk about yet.
You said Peter visited the cemetery.
Once a year, on the anniversary of Dad's death. Peter was a damn saint.
You said
once a year, Peter.
Yeah, well, we know that happened.
Can you tell me about your father?
He died over 20 years ago. I don't see how it's relevant to Pete.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Peter?
I haven't spoken, but here I am. I suppose.
Well,
sure.
It's always Friday somewhere.
Does it want a hug?
There's like nothing else here even, right? There's
That's
the towel.
way too heavy for me. Just a forgotten towel.
God, no. I don't need you. She looks... I'm not exactly dressed for a workout.
I mean, this has got to be... This has got to be something. This, like, number, right? Alright, maybe this is a Palmer situation that we need. Last Christmas, I went to your gym. The very next day,
Officer Palmer?
you went to the cemetery.
Is there anything in the system about a Connor Fielding? He died about 20 years ago.
Let's see. Our records from back then are a bit spotty, but can't hurt to check.
Yeah, please just check.
No, nothing comes up, but it's a very common name. Is there anything specific you can tell me about him?
He was in the Army.
Oh, then there might be something in the Veterans Association records.
Aren't those public?
Not everything. But fortunately for you, I can access everything. Okay. Archived records. Connor Fielding. Oh, seriously?
What's wrong?
Idiots. They had no idea how to archive data back then. I can only look them up by service number. You don't know it, do you?
I do actually. It's 070-234-541.
Well, that's handy.
That's handy.
Okay, here we go. Connor Fielding. Served in Vietnam from 1966 till 1969. Honorably discharged. Moved with his family to New York a few years later. Huh. That's interesting.
What?
It says here that the police were called to his apartment several times. Reports of raised voices. Possible domestic abuse. No charges were pressed, which is why it wasn't in our police records.
But it's in the military database?
Word gets around. Someone must have noted it in his VA file. Doesn't say much else.
Okay.
Do you have any information on a Maggie Fielding?
Let me check. Maggie Fielding. Yeah, she was picked up in a raid not too long ago.
A raid?
A drug den in Chelsea. Some dump called the Carth House.
I know it.
Huh. Of course you do.
Anything else?
Just that she and about a dozen others were sent to the hospital for a detox. They were processed and let go.
That's it?
That's it.
Boom.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Okay, I mean, probably either of these places are good place. We've got information.
Excuse me.
Hey, look.
Sorry.
All right, maybe not. Maybe not with you, but I guess we'll bother Maggie for the 30th time this evening.
Coming. Oh, sure, come on in.
This poor woman's having the hardest night in a hard part of your of her life here.
I learned a bit about your father.
You did?
The police were called several times to his house. No charges were made. It's not hard to read between the lines.
Huh. Well, I suppose you know everything now.
I don't, but I'm trying to.
Why? Why do you care so much? What does my father beating the crap out of my mother have to do with how Peter died?
I have my reasons. There's something bigger.
There's something bigger going on.
That doesn't matter. I can't take on anybody else's problems. I'm barely dealing with my own. I've been trying to forget this crap my whole life, and now I have a chance. I'm not going back to that. I'm sorry. I know you think you have good reasons, but I really need to be alone right now.
Listen.
Please, leave.
Okay.
You have such a way with people.
Are you still here?
Just leaving. Where are you going?
To visit my precious father. Not that it's any of your business. My neighbors are kind of twitchy. You better get out of here before someone calls the cops.
Twitchy? Twitch.tv?
I shouldn't talk to ghosts with Maggie standing there. This place is spooky enough.
Hey, Peter?
Oh, hey, look, I really want to be left alone right now. We'll talk later, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Maggie?
Huh?
Huh. I had a feeling you'd follow me here.
I didn't follow you. You got here after I did.
You're not gonna leave me alone, are you?
You know I try and help you whenever I can.
Not until I spill everything.
I've never pressured you to talk to me, Maggie, although God knows maybe I should have.
I'm sorry, but it's important.
Maybe it's because I'm out of that stuffy apartment. Maybe it's because when I'm here, I know he's really gone.
I know. I miss him too.
Talking about it. The 5th step. My sponsor said I didn't have to do them in order. Many people don't. I guess now is as good a time as any.
I'd like that, Maggie. I really would.
So, talk.
Okay, this is crazy. First tell me about your father, I guess?
Tell me about your father.
It's not about him. Not really. It's all wrapped up with Peter. It's always Peter.
What are you talking about?
What did Peter do?
Nothing. Everything.
Maggie, what are you talking about?
He took over my dad's gym, made it successful. I hated him for it.
Wait, what? Don't you remember how miserable I was? Drifting from job to job, hating all of them. Running Dad's gym was something I was good at. I thought you'd be happy for me.
Didn't Peter have lots of jobs he hated before he started working at the gym? Couldn't you be happy for him?
Happy? Happy that he took my father's name and made it revered?
I don't see the problem here.
The people in the neighborhood love that gym. They come by and say what a nice old man Connor Fielding was, and what a shame he died, and how nice that his son took up his legacy. Legacy. A legacy of bruises and hiding in the dark.
Bruises?
Certainly not a Blackwell legacy.
You always believed her when she said she was clumsy. It was like some horrible after-school special.
Maggie, you are not saying what I think you're saying.
You never knew, did you, Peter? So wrapped up in yourself. You never saw what he was doing.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
Mom hid it from both of us, and I was too scared to say anything. In the end, it was just easier to say nothing and hate you. And now it's too late. For what it's worth, I don't hate you anymore, Peter. But I need to get on with my life. Goodbye, brother.
Goodbye? What do you mean, goodbye?
Sorry, I should go.
Maggie, wait! Maggie! I never knew! I swear, I never knew. I just don't understand. Huh?
Whoa. Whoa.
My God.
I'm sorry, Peter.
I remember. The ladder. It broke. Oh, man. I don't feel so good.
Right. We don't have a lot of time. Peter, I need you to grab a hold of this.
What the heck is that thing?
No time. Just grab. Well, that was close.
Did it work?
Let's get back and find out.
Holy moly, huh? What a game.
This whole story is incredible.
It's all true, Peter. Can't you feel it? Like something is trying to pull you away.
I thought it was just indigestion, but I've never had indigestion in my life. Figures I'd get it when I'm dead.
Madeline, have you had time to examine them?
I think... yes.
Madeline?
Yes, apologies. I believe I have all the information I need.
Okay, here we go, huh?
Huh? Madeline?
Ugh, I really don't feel so good.
This can't be right. Michael? What's going on?
Madeline!
Apologies, my host.
What?
Madeline, what just happened?
That felt quite pleasant.
Oh my
Madeline?
goodness.
Madeline? Hey!
Don't shoot the ghost.
Stay back. You as well, Blackwell. I have absorbed enough energy to burn that precious body of yours to a cinder.
Why? Why do this?
Have you ever heard of the concept, the journey of the soul?
What?
It is said that every soul has a predestined fate or destiny, and the goal of every soul is to find it. But it is also said that the joy comes from the journey, not the destination. Have you ever wondered where you would be now without the Grace Group? Without the epiphanies that were pushed into your brains as if by magic? Maybe you would have all found your way, maybe not. But you skipped the journey, went right to the destination. It made your souls happy for certain, but it also made them weak, pliable, controllable by someone like me. And now, if you'll excuse me, I am still very hungry.
No!
Oh boy, okay. Okay. I will say real quick before we start going down this very serious road that this animation of him getting lifted up by the back of his shirt is very good. I very much enjoyed that. Yeah, I mean, this is so weird, huh? I guess the Countess was not so bad after all, eh?
You
This whole time it was you?
Indirectly. I knew these souls existed, I just needed to collect them. I could not collect my host until last, because my existence here was tied to him. As for Fielding and Goffstein, they were sleeping spirits. They needed to be awakened, something only you could do. So, thank you for that.
Collect? What do you mean by that?
Perhaps that word is not sufficient. Possibly consume, ingest, absorb. I took their energy as part of my own.
What the hell are you doing this for? I pulled you out of the dark. You were free. Why mess that up?
Free. You, of all souls, tell me that I'm free. I am dead. For centuries, I have been dead. I was a good spirit guide. I did my duty. And yet, did I ever move on? Did I receive any reward? No. I was passed on from host to host, saving spirit after spirit. It became tiresome. Then my last host banished me. I remained there, in the void, alone, forgotten by the universe, until you brought me out.
Yeah, well, we all make mistakes.
But I was still not free. To fully free myself, I needed power, energy. These souls, these poor, misguided souls, were the nearest source I could find.
You need to fix this.
Fix this?
Yes, you can still make this right. Just undo it, please. Bring them back. I'll bring them through the light and we'll just pretend this never happened.
Yeah.
I am sorry. I have not come this far only to turn back now.
Just regurgitate the energy, and we'll just walk away.
And what do you need energy for? What on earth could be worth all this?
Allow me to demonstrate.
Hey!
What the hell are you doing? Ah!
Whoa!
Red, you okay? Come on, darling, say something.
Interesting. I wondered if I would have to relearn how to breathe or walk, but it all comes quite naturally, like
boy.
putting on a tailored glove.
Boy.
Madeline.
Hello, Malone. Seeing you with these eyes is different. Of course, it might be these spectacles, cumbersome things.
I'll show you cumbersome. How about a punch in the face?
Malone, there is no need for this hostility.
No need. You lied to us from day one.
I apologize for the ruse. I admit I have not been completely forthcoming.
No kidding.
Come now, Malone. Nothing has changed. I won't shirk the duty. I have no choice. We will continue to save lost souls. Performing it from this end could be refreshing.
Oh.
I work with Red, not with you.
You can think of me as her, if it will help.
Like hell.
Sadly, you have no choice.
I'm gonna fix this.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Fight her!
Red, fight her. Whatever she's doing, fight her.
She cannot. If her predecessors could not win against me, then she has no hope. Not with the power I now possess.
Oh.
Predecessors?
Oh boy.
What are you talking about?
This is not the first time I have attempted this. In the void, I could only reach certain minds, the minds of other bestowers.
Other bestowers? You mean...
The other Blackwell women, yes. But I was too weak, and so were they. I could only control their minds for a few minutes before they broke.
Broke?
I did not expect that would happen, but some good did come of it. I eventually learned the proper approach, and finally I have succeeded.
You're insane. I mean it, Madeline, a stark, raving lunatic. Do you have any idea what you've done?
You dare condemn me, little ghost? Allow a few centuries to pass. Wait until you've been left abandoned in the dark, adrift, terrified. Then you can pass judgment. But until then, I must get to the business of living.
Stay here. We're not done talking. I said stay here. Ah! Hey!
boy. Okay, so this is an interesting,
Cut that out.
Do try and keep up.
Thai. Eat Thai.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
You know, Red and I have a bond. We gotta stick together. Where she goes, I go. You might be wearing Red's body, but you ain't her. There's a line in the snow, and you can't cross it. But Rosa Blackwell, she can cross it just fine.
You're hurting me.
Good.
You
Yes.
idiot! Do you have any idea what you just did?
I just evicted you, sister.
No, I will not be trapped in that limbo again.
Tough. You made this mess, now clean it up.
Very well. Just remember, you brought this on yourself.
Red? Red, talk to me.
Joey?
You okay? Careful.
I feel...
You!
Great, like a bad penny.
Dispatch reported a woman ranting to herself in front of a church. I had a feeling it would be you. Care to explain the dead body around the corner?
Corey?
That's Officer Palmer.
Not a good time.
Now, explain.
No.
Miss Blackwell, I've been patient and cooperative so far.
No.
Stay where you are!
Oh, what?
What are you doing?
Was it like this for them?
For who? Red?
I think it's happening.
Huh?
Auntie, my grandmother, it's happening. It's like it's... No, it's too much.
Red, stop that.
Oh.
Come on, you're gonna hurt yourself. Jesus, cut it out. Not again, not you, not now. Help somebody, anybody.
Holy moly.
Gotta... No.
It is a game, no doubt.
Huh?
Yeah.
Joey? Joey? God, I'm tired.
I gotta get coffee for sure. Can switch to Joey maybe still? That's interesting. Exit, I guess. It's a cool background. Oh! Let's go. Hello.
Hello? Auntie? Is that you?
Oh, hey. I saved you a seat.
Where are we?
You asked too many questions. You always did. Sit down, kiddo. We've got nothing but time. Cigarette?
No thanks.
So we can't jump back to Joey.
It's like they're reading from a playbook. Constrained, drugged, placed under observation. In a week, they'll move you to another ward. Then they'll poke you full of needles and nod thoughtfully while taking notes. Then they'll move you to a long-term care floor. Keep you drugged, fed, washed. And then, I'll watch you turn gray. I'll watch your skin weather and dry. And then, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I can't blame the universe, or death, or even you. This one's on me. Maybe I deserve it, but you certainly don't. There's gotta be a way to fix this. There has to be.
Alright, we've got a flap. We have a padded wall. Of course, Rosa. Dang. What a, I mean, a lot just escalated there pretty quickly. That's wild. Alright, I guess we'll keep talking.
The last time I saw Auntie alive, she was wasting away in a hospital bed, gray and gaunt. But now, she looks young. Younger than me, even. Auntie?
Yeah, kiddo?
What happened to me? To us?
Don't know. Last I remember, my head hurt really bad. I tried to make it stop, but it just got worse. I might have thrown something?
You did. I was there.
Did I scream?
Yes.
I didn't hurt you, did I?
I hid in the closet.
Ah, good. Smart.
Yeah. We were possessed by this spirit called Madeline. She didn't succeed, but we ended up here. Somehow.
Oh.
That's all you can say? Oh?
Does it really matter anymore?
I guess not. You look so young.
Well, I take care of myself.
No, that's not what I mean. When I last saw you, you were over 50, at least.
So I kept on living, huh?
You were alive, if that's what you mean.
Hospital bed. Like Mom.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it was my turn. And now, I guess it's yours.
I've missed you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
About Joey? About my family? All of it?
You were 5 years old. You could barely understand how to tie your shoes. And I thought we had more time. But hey, you're here now, and we've got all the time in the world.
Alright, good night, Electric Dragon. Thanks for hanging out.
Is this where you've been all this time?
Don't know. Don't much care. The view is nice. I don't have Joey nagging me.
Auntie, you don't seem yourself.
You don't know me at all, kiddo. In this place, I feel more like myself than anywhere I've ever been.
Auntie, is my grandmother here?
She was, but she faded away. I guess it will happen to me soon. And you. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the view.
Huh. Sure is a nice view, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's just enjoy it for a while.
Alright. I think there's probably not a ton left here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pin in it. We will probably finish this thing up on Tuesday. Enjoy the view. I should probably get some sleep.